Welcome back. I'm just doing a quick little guide here to Chalet on Lighthouse. So where I'm at right now, I'm at the front area. Well, I guess I would call it my front because it's signed here. But essentially, over there, nice puff of smoke. That is the helicopter, crashed helicopter. This is the road that leads up to Chalet. And right down there is the highway. You see a landing stage right there. The lighthouse island itself. So the highway runs like this. And I am up one of the little roads here. You can follow up here. And you can tell this is Chalet. I call it Chalet because it's easier to differentiate between this and resort. Chalet, easiest way to tell, does it have a tennis court? If it has a tennis court, this is Chalet. So coming in through the front is usually on this angle. I usually come in through here, but we're going to go ahead and get started with all the valuable spots that you can find in Chalet. This is one of the best hot spots. A lot of times, even though it's been looted, like if you look through, it's been looted, a lot of times they miss these small spots, especially as a scav. I've made millions here just running Chalet, but before I even did Lighthouse over there, which I'll be doing that in another video. Before I did that, I made millions. So to get started, running in this direction. Otherwise, if you run in the other direction, the door, here, I'll go show that real quick here. If you come in on the other side, I just come in simply through this door right here. So you come up to the mountain right here, and you just go through this door. So coming in, you got a duffel bag if you want. You can loot that, and I'm going to go ahead for this tutorial. I'll just go ahead and loot. I brought a nice big bag again, and this is kind of my kit right now. So first thing you do, if you can, unless there's players here, go straight to this kayak shack. Straight to the outside kayak shack. Going in, try to park it, get crouched down so it's harder to spot you. Empty open this med bag. Empty. Alright. Then straight over here, you got a safe. Top safe. This got a lot of usually good valuables. This scenario, not the greatest. You can open up this. I've never seen anything in this ever in my life, so it's just easy to skip. So I have seen one time something spawn on this shelf. I can't remember what it was. It's only happened one time. The other spot it spawns is a cricket lighter here, or some kind of junk spawn here. And then the valuable spawn is right here on this chair, or right here on the table. Not common, but it has happened. So we're directly leaving the kayak shack. Instead of going through the front door, come right to the garage. In this garage, immediately take a right turn, open this trunk. You have gun parts. A whole bunch of gun parts, suppressors, scopes, etc. Turn back around, we got a nice little toolbox. Empty. Another valuable spawn, a really top one, right here on this little rag. I've gotten so much good stuff there. Another valuable spawn right here in this corner of this tool kind of box stand. Turning around, you have a nice spawn, two spawns here. We got hose and a thermostat. So always check that spot as well. These have netted me some good junk spawns, tool spawn as well. Into this wheelbarrow, there's another spawn. Usually not the greatest loot, but still worthy enough to get in your bag. Turning back around, the Jeep that's open. Right here on this stand is a tank battery spawn. I have found a tank battery spawn here once. Really nice. Another spawn is, yep, right here where this propane tank is. So always check here. Water filters, propane tanks, gas, fuel, anything that's really nice, right there. Turning back around, now we're going to head into the laundry room. Laundry room, you got some vodka spawn, ammo spawns right here. And there's even some gun parts that spawn along here on this little bench. And then crouching down, immediately turning towards this shelf. On the little, right here, this little shelf below the rag is another valuable spawn right there. A lot of people miss that one, so definitely always check that spot. Back up, turning right in the kitchen. In this kitchen, you'll find a lot of food spawns, like there's one right here. Pretty sure there's one right here. And there's one on the table, like right here, I'm pretty sure. So some nice edibles. So this table is also really nice, valuable spawns. You'll find a valuable spawn here on the chair, here on the desk. And also samples. Your stims can also spawn on these chairs. And then there's also a valuable spawn here on this chair. Always skim along this. There can be a, I think it's an ASA that can spawn right here. Another spot on the chair again, and just kind of skim a lot across the table. Here, you got 2 food spawns, so flakes and max energy. So I'll go ahead and pick those up. Alright, so now, if you are doing it quickly, you'll head upstairs. Otherwise, well, I might as well go and do that now. So we got ammo spawn here. Turning left. Now, one of the best loot I found that's skipped over is up here. On top of this TV stand, TV entertainment center, 1 spawn here. I've seen a chainlet spawn here. Haven't seen anything else spawn there. Then over here to the second little shelf on the bottom. The second shelf on the bottom. Nice viable spawn there. Over here in front of this water fountain, you've got another viable spawn here as well. Turning around, look at the loot on this pool table. Sometimes there's food, sometimes there's other spawns, etc. A nice and high valuable spawn right here on this cardboard box right here. It's coming into the room, going all the way around. Cardboard box. And then lastly we have the gun crate, or the weapon box. Alright, head back down, and then if you're taking the long route, you're doing a full search of everything, you come this way. You can check this med station pile here. Sometimes there's medical and training, great. There's medical stuff on there. There's food spawns here on this in here. So coming in the ground floor of the highest floor, going over here towards this room. Turning right on the shelf, there's some stuff. On this candle right here, there's a Bitcoin spawn there. We got a duffel bag. Balaclava. And sometimes there's a spawn right here I've seen as well. So now we're heading outside. So now that's the front entrance we came in. Now we're heading back outside. We're going to go to this outside little cabin. Here you'll find food and med spawns right here. And you're going to open this door. And you're going to look at this middle table. Sometimes there's mostly food, but I've seen a valuable spawn here. Along this little book on the edge, there's a valuable spawn there. On the other side, there's another food spawn right there, and we have a jacket. Alright, back to the main building. Instead of going back to where we came in, we're going to go straight. I'm going to go up into this bedroom right here, master bedroom. In here, we have a med bag on the bed. We also have some juice on the little nightstand. We got a jacket. And in this little bathroom, we also have med spawns in the sink, which right there's car. So back out, open the door. We're back out to the top floor. Now we're gonna go down another floor to the theater floor. And immediately coming down, we're gonna take a left. Open up this wooden crate, or this weapon box. Over here, got another weapon box. And then around the side, we got some ammo spawn. And heading back over here to the left side is the theater room. Always check this room, as there is a folder with intel spawn on the seats. So just kind of skim through the seats. Skim, skim, skim. There's also food spawns on there as well. Skim, skim, skim. Nothing. So sometimes there's junk or tools on these shelf units here. Grab those. And turning back around, you'll also have some other junk spawn right here below this ladder. And kind of fill it up. Back over across to the right, chair, and these shelves have some spawns. And also you can check along here as well. I've seen, I think, one thing spawn there as well. Otherwise, that's about it in this room. So back out, back to the floor, across the hallway, and we're going to go into this little bungalow room. And we got ourselves a duffel. I'm pretty sure there might be a spawn in this bathroom. Some kind of medical spawn, I'm pretty sure, in here. I've seen once. I'm pretty sure I've seen something spawn on the countertop here, medical. But otherwise, I don't really check it. I just skip it. Back out, and we're going to turn left into the medical area. In here, I found absolutely nothing but this one medical case. That's it. That's all I've ever found in this room. I've never found anything else. Back out. And then we're going to go downstairs. This is where we're starting into the meat of the valuables that are missed. So coming out, you can see on these little chairs here, there's a lot of spawns. There's junk spawns, there's food spawns, there's sample spawns, stims. There's a lot of spawns on these benches, so always check those benches. So now back down, we're going to go back inside to this little mini pool. In this mini pool, on the body, not the body itself, on the body, there's a spawn on the shoulder, and there's a spawn right on the knees that will float up and down. That is valuable spawns, like rollers, bitcoins, etc., coins. Always check that. A lot of people miss it. Back up to the healing area, there's always some kind of healing spawns, med spawns, etc. So I'm heading back outside to the chairs. We're going to turn right. We're going to go up the stairs, back up. Not the second set, just the first set. And then under the second set of stairs, right here, we have these crates. So you want to pick up that. There's a spawn here for tech, spawn here, and there's a spawn here. And I apologize for the rain. Didn't know it was coming. We're going to head back down the stairs towards the swimming pool. Across the swimming pool here. Under these stairs, next to the bushes, this little brook crate right here. Check that crate. Another valuable spawn right there. And lastly, we're going to wrap it up with a tennis court. So we're going to come down to the tennis court. And here in this first little box, there's some attachments that will spawn there. There left is a toolbox. We got a med crate on top of that. Turn right. Over here, we got some attachments that will spawn on the shelf. Another weapon box. You got attachments on the table here. And on this laptop is a viable spawn. Haven't found anything there in a while though. Back out. Next to these radar dishes, we have a toolbox. And lastly, well, two more things. We have a dead scabs, which can give you like the best loot in the game if you do it right. And we got a P.A.K.A. And we got thermite, nice, clean, awesome. And also around the bodies, like around these dead bodies, you'll find some meds. For example, we got right here, we got some meds, we got a CMS kit. So always keep our eye out. And heading out of this little hole, turn right into this little bungalow in the back. On this chair is a viable spawn, and we got some food spawns here on the little table. And lastly, we have a weapons crate right here. And there you go. So overall, I mean, I'm holding a big bag. I've got a pistol, I got a gun, I got armor, I would have gotten armor, and that's how much loot. Right there alone, no really valuables this time, so this would have probably netted us at least, I'd say, about 200, 300k if I sold all this. So no valuables this time, but definitely check all those spots. You could easily get out with like 500-600k worth. And then one of my upcoming videos, I'll be doing a whole loot run for Lighthouse, my main route. But as for Chalet itself, there you go. And you can do it backwards if you'd like. Do the exact same thing backwards, heading up. But I would always recommend starting up top first and then working your way down. Most players start at the top or in the middle. So I would just work your way down to Lighthouse. And that is it. Thank you very much.